Bye, love you. Hey, welcome in, everybody. Sorry about that. Wife is leaving there. Welcome in. We are live with another session of Mastering the Basics with Buddy. That's me. Real quick, some housekeeping items. I just want to thank everybody for joining. I want to thank Sean and Kathleen for allowing us to put this together, allowing us all to meet together. I just want to confirm that you guys can hear me all right as we go through today's session. The purpose of today is really to go through Deal Soldier, all the really important channels that anybody should know how to utilize, as well as, hey Kathleen, as well as we're going to go through some tips and tricks as we go throughout. And it is a live session. Go ahead, drop your questions in that chat. I'll try to answer as many as I can, time permitted. Today's session is probably going to take about 35-40 minutes. That's usually what we've been ending up. Maybe a little bit faster, a little bit slower, depending on the questions that are asked. I appreciate that. Thanks for confirming. So let's get started. So where we are right here, Mastering the Basics with Buddy. During the summer, we've been doing this about once a month. Every session that we do is recorded. You can always go back to the YouTube, watch any of the previous sessions, as well as we're fully staffed. So if you have any questions, pop into a chat support. I'll show you how to do that shortly, and you can ask any of us any of the questions, and we love to help you out. Our goal today is really to make sure you have all the tools that you need to be successful. And then any new mastering the basics, any new meetings or any live webinars that we're going to be doing will be posted in this channel right here, right at the top. Turbo search, I'll get into that a little bit shortly. Let's keep going down the left-hand side. So these are going to be all the channels that you're able to view. Right below that, we have how to navigate. This is really what we're going through today. Hey, Deal Commander. This is going to go through the basic channels of the Deal Soldier group. And Sean puts a quick video together, 30 seconds or less. All the videos that you're going to find in Deal Soldier, extremely informative, very helpful, very short. So if you ever need a refresher, you can pop in and view any of the channels. We got another section for you that'll be super popular shortly. And then, as I mentioned, you're never alone. We are fully staffed. We have a chat support right here ready for you. All you have to do is enter chat support, click this green icon. Within a few seconds here, you're going to notice at the bottom it'll have your name with a chat number on it. So you're just going to hop in there. And this is where the staff is going to be able to respond to you. So you can ask any questions like, I saw in the video that you posted about a vacuum. Where do I go and find that vacuum? Or what's the UPC of the vacuum? Or, hey, I'm having a little trouble navigating Deal Soldier. Where would I find the Walmart leads or the Home Depot leads? Or what's the best time to go shopping at Home Depot? You can ask any of our staff any of these questions. And you'll get an answer very quickly. I want to say most of our response time is within that 1 to 2 minute mark. Typically less, sometimes more if you're at like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. But you'll get an answer shortly after. We have the announcements channel. This is going to be any major releases, any major updates, or any major news for Deal Soldier. It's not extremely active, so if there's something in there very important for you to view, just make sure you hop in this channel. You're going to see you see how this one has a 4? You're going to see like a 1 or a 2. If you see that in this channel, hop in here, see the most current news, see if there's any tool updates or any changes going on. Below that, Deal Soldier loves to give back. We have our giveaway channel. This is very simple to enter. A lot of times it's filling out a quick review or a quick survey about how you feel about Deal Soldier. And then if you've done it once and it's the same thing, if you got to leave a review, you've already done it, you can enter as many giveaways as we have. You just click the little helmet icon and that'll enter you in the most current giveaway. It could be anything from $5 Dunkin' Donuts gift card. It could be hat, sweatshirt, t-shirt. It can be anything like a $50 gift card to Walmart. We love to give back to our members. Below that, as I mentioned, we like to give back. For the rest of 2025, we're doing the free lunch giveaway. That means one member every single day will win a $15 gift card to any of these amazing restaurants. Very simple to enter. You just hop into the free lunch giveaway. You're going to react to the icon somewhere before when there's one going on. You're just going to react to the icon, and then that'll enter you in the free lunch giveaway. And then if you win, somebody will ping you very shortly and ask which number you would like to get the gift card for. As I mentioned, there's a lot of good videos in here, very informative. Sean puts a lot of good videos together for us, and a lot of important topics too. How to use Turbo Search. As I mentioned, Turbo Search is the future. That's going to be the quickest way when you're out and about searching any leads. How to check your zip code, how to search for keywords, how to sort by date and time. All these videos are extremely informative, They're all a minute or less, so it doesn't hurt to go watch them. It won't take much time, and it'll probably help you in the future. We got our quick links. This is really the encyclopedia of Deal Soldier. You're going to notice all the channels on the left are going to correspond to the quick links. The great thing about this is they give you a little bit of blurb about each channel and what they're for. So if you're like, hey, what was the run deal? So that's the best channel for deals and discounts in Deal Soldier. And then what's great is you can actually click any of these, and that'll navigate you to that channel. Like our next one right here, assign roles. This is extremely important. A lot of great deals happen in the run deals. These are going to be a lot of the price errors. A lot of you need to know right away and jump on it. For an example, a couple months ago, or maybe like 8 months ago, I want to say we're about that time again where tools start going on clearance. Maybe about 8 months ago, Milwaukee had an amazing deal. It lasted about 30 minutes. And the great part about it is they all shipped. So this will help you find those price errors for appliances, a lot of the price errors for any major tools, or anything that's out there that's really heavily discounted. So make sure you enter into the run deals, as well as any other channel that you find informative. And what's great is, say I want to look at hot deals. I can just click hot deals. If it's highlighted blue, I am now getting notifications on that. I'll get ping alerts on my cell phone when a hot deal is posted. Say I no longer want to get that anymore. You just hop into assign roles, unhighlight that blue, and now I am turned off. I'll no longer get those notifications on my cell phone. So you can turn it on and off depending on your mood, or if you're out publicly searching for deals, or silence it if you're at work. Now below that we got use notifications. This will just let you know how to set up the notifications as we just mentioned here. We have a creators program. This is great. We did recognize that users, members, were referring friends, they're referring families, referring influencer groups, and you should be rewarded for that. So really quick and easy, you just hop into your WAP where you signed up for Deal Soldier. You're going to create an affiliate link, and then for every member that you refer, you get 30% commission. So that means every single month that they're a member, they're an active member, you will get 30% of their monthly fee. So that means if you get 3 members, it pays for the membership. Anything more than that is just bread and butter, money that you can take and move that towards any of the deals or shopping. Definitely, if you're sharing this link with your friends and family, you're getting other people excited and on board as well. Make sure you set up that referral link, that way you can get rewarded for it. Just like before, this is going to be very similar to our quick tips, but everything is in Spanish. We want to make sure that if Spanish is your native language, you understand Spanish a little bit better, that we cater to you as well. And then join our team. As always, Deal Soldier is looking for great talent, great members that want to help other people out. If you're active and you love Deal Soldier as much as I do, you want to help others out, go ahead and apply in here. And as soon as the spot opens up, one of our admins will reach out to you, let you know a little bit more about that. So right below that, we got our chat room. This I like to call our family chat. If you've been active in here, you'd be noticing that people are scoring penny deals, talking about how their day is going, talking about any deals that have been out. This is a great channel just to talk to like-minded individuals, people that are looking for those clearance deals, people that are looking for shopping or resellers. It's a way to connect with like-minded people. And then as before, if your native language is Spanish, you can hop into the Spanish channel, talk with like-minded peers, see how everybody else is doing, what they're scoring. One big thing to recognize is at the top, there's pinned messages. This is going to highlight anything that we find or deem important that's been posted in the channel before. So for an example, my favorite example to use is how to search for penny deals or more about the penny deals at Home Depot. You hop into the pinned channels. You find Kathleen's post. Here's an easy way to track down penny deals at Home Depot. You click jump. That'll take you to that post that talks a little bit more about it. So anything that we find important that's been posted in the channel, and this goes for all the channels, you can hop into the pinned notifications and it'll be pinned for you. Then jump back to present. We got our victory vault. This is my daily cup of coffee. This is my motivation every morning. I hop in here, see what other members are scoring. There's a couple of reasons why I do that. The first is to get me motivated, to get me out of bed, to hop to the stores to look for these deals. Sometimes that driving pays a little toll on me, but if I'm seeing other people scoring deals, I get FOMO. I want to go out there. I want to score deals as well. So I'll take a look, see what people are winning. Another great thing about this channel is if you notice a lot of members are scoring the same deals, there's a very good chance that they're available in your area as well. So for an example, if you noticed a lot of members were scoring, say, print cartridges, there's a good chance that those printed cartridges are discount on your area. You can search some of those numbers and see if they're discounted around you. So definitely check out Victory Vault if you haven't yet. Victory Vids, this is very similar to Victory Vault. This is just any videos scoring deals, any informative videos that when you're out and about and you talk to a customer. Or I know sometimes we like to take the videos when we're at Home Depot with the kids, grabbing the pallets off the top, and how excited we are to share that deal with everybody else. We got our Ask Anything. This is going to be for those onesie twosie questions. This will be, hey, what was the UPC of that vacuum? Or I just bought a vacuum. I don't know if I got a good deal or what's the best way to sell this. So hi, do most people use this online deal or local deals? Is there a specific, very basic what this video, what I can show my husband because I don't know exactly what this is or how to explain? Yeah, so this is actually really good for in-store deals as well as online deals. And we'll kind of go through where to look for each of those. But I know a lot of our members have extremely successful shopping at Home Depot, Walmart, Lowe's for any of the clearance items, as well as Target. And then we have other members that are very successful shopping at the Amazon, shopping for any of those run deals that are shipped to your house. So it's kind of a mixture of both. This video that you're watching right now is definitely a great video to share with your husband if you want to go a little bit more into it. Or if you're part of Deal Soldier, you can kind of browse the groups that we're going to be browsing shortly, and you can kind of get the gist of them by the end of this call. And if you have any questions, open the chat support. I'd love to talk with you, or any of our staff will like to point you in the direction that you're looking for. Very shortly, we'll actually be talking about some of the online deals as well. We have Turbo Suggestions. As I mentioned, Turbo Search. It's going to be that quick, easy access at your fingertips on any mobile device or even laptop. We'll go a little bit more into this, but what's great about this is we're shaping these tools to you. So Deal Soldier's been around for quite some time, and our tools have evolved greatly for the better. So you don't need to be a rocket science to search deals. You don't need to be a rocket science to find any of the online or in-store deals. We're trying to make it as easy as possible. So if you notice any tips or tricks, or if you notice anything that'll give you quality of life or more improvement to your day-to-day, pop it in the suggestions. Our developers are looking at these suggestions every single day, and they cater our tools around our need. They listen to us very well, so this is a way for you to help shape the tool into what you're looking for. And then we have our Submit New Deals. This is going to be for any of our members that find any deals out and about that we have not posted about. This is a way to share, hey, I noticed I was at Target and I noticed the clearance of TVs, or I was at Home Depot and I noticed sheds started to be clearanced out. It's a way for you to share these deals with other members. Now we got our run deals. As I was mentioning before, this is going to be like that amazing price errors, amazing discounts. Just looking at this right now, you have these two batteries. So it looks like this one's for in-store pickup. So you just click these links right here. That'll take you to them and possibly be $20 at your store. But looking back, there's a lot of great items like this. We have Chipotle is going off all the time. You get Chipotle free entrees, buy one, get one, free drinks. Here's an online deal that was awesome. Unfortunately, I missed it, but I've actually bought some of these last year when they were on sale as well. $49 screwdrivers I've been selling for 150 bucks. Typically, you just buy this in Lowe's and it ships right to your house, or you can do in-store pickup. A lot of great sneaker deals were coming out. Let's see what else we got. I believe this was a free power washer that people were getting at Target. So definitely check out Run Deals. Make sure you have this alerted so you get alerted on any of those major price errors or major releases. We got Hot Deals. This is going to be a little bit lesser than the Run Deals, but there's still a lot of great flips in here, a lot of great personal items. As before, we have the batteries for 18 bucks, sold $60 at Home Depot. We got vacuums, clothing, cameras, toothbrushes. So this is a lot of great items in here. Some of it will be for personal use, some of it will be for flipping, reselling, and some of it you're not going to care about. And then we got base deals. This is really going to be that base level discounts that we find that people are still enjoying. I would say 90% of these are personal, maybe 10%, depending on your area, is great flips for you. We have our store alerts. This will be any in-store regional, so that means if Walgreens is running a sale, JCPenney, any major nationwide store releases will be posted in the store alerts. We have our food deals. This will be, say if you're out and about, lunchtime at work, and you don't know what to have for a snack, or you have that sweet tooth, check out the food deals. See if there's any discounts coming, or any buy one, get one, or a free shake at Dairy Queen, or what else are we seeing? A lot of free pizza. Definitely check this out, especially if you're out and about, you're hankering for food, you don't know what you're looking for. Um, Everybody's looking for a great deal on food, especially at the prices that they are nowadays. Buddy deals. So I put this together for everybody, looking at the 80%, oh, I'm sorry, 60% or more off on any Amazon items. Really quick and simple. You just click the link that takes you to the item. It'll let you know if there's any lightning deal, coupon, or promo code needed. And once you, one thing to recognize is a lot of sellers like to overinflate the original price so the discount looks greater. Just keep an eye on that. You'll kind of get the gist of it when you know these shoes right here. There's no way they're $219 shoes when nobody's ever heard of the brand Echo, or maybe it's a popular brand, I'm not sure. But definitely keep an eye on the original price, but there's still a lot of great deals in here to be found, and they let you know what you need. And this will be the same with any Amazon deal. We'll go a little bit more into the Amazon channels later on, but always keep an eye on the original price, regardless of any of the Amazon channels. Then we have free stuff. A lot of this will be free video games, free Uber Lyft coupons, free samples, free gummies, free toothbrushes, toothpaste. It's a great channel. Everybody loves free. Definitely check it out. At least peruse it once a week or so. See if there's any free samples or anything that interests you. Then we got our sneaker station. I use this for a lot of our personal sneakers for our family, but there's a lot of great finds in here. Some of them are great for flipping. You'll notice you can check the eBay prices on a lot of them, and this will be just cheaper than eBay, and you can try to flip them on eBay. I personally use it for myself, my wife, and my kids, but definitely a great channel. We got Extreme Walmart hits. As I mentioned before, it's really important that you set up your rolls, and I forgot to mention right below that we have our state roll. When we go into the Extreme Walmart hits, this is why it's so important to set up your state. So go in here, select your state. So my state's Massachusetts. My state's now selected. I'm ready to get those Extreme Deal notifications. Let's go back into the Extreme Walmart hits. Now that means if there's going to be an Extreme Deal in your area, nobody's purchased yet, it's still available, it's going to get pinged in this group right here. So you're going to notice if you live in any of these states, you're able to pick up this vacuum, the Shark vacuum, for $44. What's great about it is I guarantee if you look at eBay, this Shark vacuum is selling for at least $100, if not $120. So you're able to flip that and make a quick profit. As well as we have our Walmart clearance. So this is kind of what brought me in here. What brings a lot of our members in here is the in-store Walmart clearance. The first thing you want to do as soon as you enter this channel right here is set your zip code. So click your zip code, pop your zip in. Now that my zip code's in and submitted, I am ready to search a 50-mile radius of all Walmarts in my location for any of the leads that Deal Soldier provides with just one click of a button. That simple. So all I'm going to do, say this medieval sport air hockey table, I'm going to click search now. As soon as I click search now, you notice I got a little notification at the top. That's a direct message right there with the radio icon. That's letting me know it's starting my search. And within about 30 seconds or less, sometimes a minute, depending on the load, you'll get all the prices of the in a 50-mile radius of this item. So let's look. I got the table hockey. You're looking for the fire icon. That means it's the cheapest price. What I notice is I don't have any fire emblem. That means all the stores are going to be the same price. The second thing I notice is retail price is $34.84. Looking across the board, it doesn't look like this is on clearance yet. Not a big deal. What I'll do is I'll take note of these higher stores, and I'll check this every week to see when that starts to clearance out. Let's go back to our search. So it's as simple as just clicking here, return to lead. It'll take you back to your last search. Let's go up, and I can keep searching all the batteries. Let's pick something a little bit more mainstream here that interests me. So let's pick this car seat. $120 car seat. Search. Hop in here. So please wait, your command's being processed, so it's still searching for the item for me. Yeah, so this information right here, this is actually pulled directly from the Walmart stores. So what we see here, so if you went to Providence, Rhode Island, and you were looking for this air hockey table, they have 2 in stock on the sales floor. That means if you ask an employee, hey, do you have this item in stock? They're going to pull out the scanner. They're going to take this barcode right here, scan the barcode or type in the digits in the scanner, and they're going to say, hey, it does look like we have 2 in stock. Now, that doesn't account for any theft. That doesn't account for any misplaced items. But we are pulling the same exact information that Walmart has on record. We're using their system to grab all this information for you. All right, let's see. We searched that car seat. Looking right here, it looks like North Attleboro. I can pick that car seat up for $24. If I go to these any other stores, I can pick it up for $30 and $24. So as I mentioned, you're looking for that fire icon. That means that'll be the cheapest price in that 50-mile radius. As well as these other ones aren't even bad prices if you're around there. So looking at this, now looking at the map, it also puts the lowest price in red, so you can kind of see a visual representation of where that store is based on your location. Now this right here, this barcode, extremely important, especially if you're having trouble finding an item or an item's in the back room. You're going to take this barcode, and you're going to say, hey, excuse me, I noticed you had one of these car seats in stock. I'm not finding it on the floor. Do you mind just checking your system to see if you still have it in stock? Yeah, what's the barcode, or what's the item name? You say, yeah, I have the UPC, or I have the barcode if you want to scan it, if that's a little bit easier for you. They'll always scan it. They'll always take the barcode. Starts in the 0, ends in the 7. And they're going to see that they have that one item in stock. They'll go in the back, check it. If they're able to find it, they'll pull it for you. If not, it just means they weren't they weren't able to locate it. All right, let's see. Let's go back to our leads. So you can change your zip code as many times as you want. So right now I'm at my home address, but say I'm visiting the in-laws, you can go and put their zip code in, check the 50-mile radius based on their zip code. So you can change this as many times as you want if you're traveling on vacation and you're still looking for deals. Or if you're looking for a specific item, you can pop in there, change your zip code, and search any of the items that you're looking for. What's great about Walmart is, so we have the Walmart clearance. This will be all the leads that Deal Soldier provides, all on one single channel. And then we're going to break it up into subcategories for you too as well. So you got home, kitchen, baby, toys, beauty, and so forth. Now, I don't know if you know this, or if I know Mary might have put it in chat already. My wife is expecting, so I'm going to start utilizing this baby channel a lot more. So I'm going to start looking for diapers, chairs, car seats. And this will break it out into a subcategory for you and kind of filter out the other noise. So I can start at the top. Usually I go back a month because my stores run about 3-4 weeks behind. And I'll just go down the list and find any of the items. Anything that I find useful, I'll keep, and then anything else I'll sell, flip for a profit, and then utilize that for anything that we need. So you can do this for clothes, or now is a great time. You're at the halfway point before Christmas, and toys are going to start clearancing out to make room for the big haul of Christmas toys that you'll start seeing in the stores. So now's a good time to start shopping and storing away for Christmas as well. Now we also have our Walmart Flips channel. What this is going to be if you're in Walmart, you're able to locate one of these popular items or high retail value items. Example, Jack's Pacific Hedgehog. If you're able to locate this item, you buy it in store for $4.99, and it looks like here's examples on eBay sold for $79, $99, and $40. So looks like you can make a decent profit on this item if you're able to locate one in your store, as well as these other items. So if you're going to go out clearance shopping anyway, definitely check out the flips. So we have the Walmart flips. We also have a Target flips channel for you right here, Target flips. Definitely check out those channels and see if you can find any of those hard to find items that you can flip for a profit. Let's hop into Home Depot just like before. As soon as you enter the Home Depot channel, you're going to want to set that zip code. And you will be set up similar to Walmart. You'll be set up in the 50-mile radius to search all of your Home Depot stores for any clearance items. So now that I'm set up for Home Depot, I can just click the search now. You'll get that direct notification just like we saw before. Accessing that, it'll say, please wait, your command's being processed. Yeah, so don't be afraid of the back room. We have gotten a lot of great clearance items from the back room. If you find the right employee or the right helpful employee, some of them work harder than others, just like in any job. You get that right employee, they'll go back there, they'll dig for those items for you. We actually have our favorites at some of our stores now. We seek out those members and they help us out greatly. Yeah, so don't be afraid of the background. That just means you have to go ask an employee to have them check the back to find those items. Let's go back to our search here. What did we just search? We searched a cordless string trimmer. Awesome. So it looks like I didn't see what the MSRP is. We'll do when we check back, but it looks like all my stores are the same price, $2.99. I'm assuming that's going to be close to retail, so I'll probably pass on that. Keep an eye on the higher stores, the ones that have 7, 8, 9 in stock, especially because this one's close right here. keep an eye on those stores. Check them every single week. Home Depot and Walmart like to drop their prices weekly. So if you're like me and your stores are lag about 3-4 weeks behind, that just means as you get closer and closer, um, you get a little bit more of a heads up about the deals when they're about to happen. Let's go back, return. So yeah, it looks like MSRP was $6.99. So that does look like the deal. So there was a ton of them in stock for the 300. My guess is as we go through summer, those may drop even more. But you can do this for any item. So if you're looking for laundry detergent, search now. Pops up with that direct message. It's a great way to find those clearance items at Home Depot, especially because less people are actually looking for clearance items at Home Depot, surprisingly. Similar with Target. Walmart, though, I mean, all three stores. So Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, my wife and I do extremely well at, and we're always finding deals. And I know a lot of our members are also in the same area as we are. So they're out there. There's enough for everybody. We broke up Home Depot into 2 channels just because we're getting that many leads. So regardless if you go to the first Home Depot channel or you go to the second Home Depot channel, it's going to be set up the same way. You only have to set your zip code once, and then you're going to be able to click the same Search Now button. And you'll get the instant notification that the item is being searched with the result shortly after. Alright, let's go back to return to lead. Now Lowe's, you're going to do the same thing in Lowe's as soon as you enter the channel. You're going to set your zip code. Now this only has to be done once for each store. So once you have it set, you're all set to search that for now, moving forward. Now I'm going to take this microwave. I'm going to search the microwave. It says seen as low as $334, and it looks like it retails for $669. Searching. So it looks like my store's $334. Look at that. So it looks like they're all on clearance in my store. Now this might be a great personal microwave, or depending, I would check eBay, I would check comps, local comps, see if that's an item that I'll be able to flip for $400 or $500. Return back to lead. You can do the same thing. You can search as many items as you want. There's no limit now, which is great. I can tell you while I'm at work, I'll just be going through the list, searching items to kind of plan out my week. You can go, this battery, 119, seen for 42. This oven, 540, seen for 1639. And don't be afraid of appliances. Appliances sell very well off the Facebook Marketplace. We got Target. So Target's going to be a little bit different. You're going to set your zip code just like Walmart, Home Depot, and Lowe's. And then you're going to get the Search Now button. So for example, this toy right here. It looks like that sink or that faucet that I searched earlier is on clearance in some of my stores here. Alright, we're still waiting for that Target search. That way I can show you how it differs a little bit. Let's find... Here's the oven. Let's go back. Let's pick an item like this vacuum. Here we go. So what's different about Target is you're going to get the name, you're going to get the clickable link where if I click this link, it'll take me to the Target.com site. The one thing you're going to notice that's missing from these is the price. Unfortunately, as of right now, there is no way to get the current Target price unless you open up a live chat with Target. But you'll still be able to see the stock, the distance. And then, let's find, I want to show you an example of, there's a good hint that it's on clearance. Let's just pick this rock down below, see if this does it. Yeah, here we go. This was a new feature that was added shortly, or recently, is the potential clearance. So that means that there is a high chance that this item is on clearance in your store. And this will be marked. You'll notice on other items, some stores may have potential clearance, and then some stores that won't. From what I've found out, the stores that don't have that potential clearance are still full price, while the other stores are discounted. They may not be as discounted as others are seeing it. If you want to get the exact price, you can actually open up a live chat with Target. You just say, it's very simple. You go to Target.com, you open up a live chat, you say, hey, I'm just looking to see what the price of this item is in my local stores. Here is the SKU number or the TCIN number. You share this number right here with them, and they'll be able to tell you the price in your stores as well. Let's go back, return to lead. And then as I mentioned, similar to Walmart Flip, if you're in the store anyway, take a look at the Target flips, and if you're able to find any of these items in the store, Just make sure, check eBay.com, check your Amazon, wherever you're selling the items, and see if you're able to make a profit. Just like these, I know I saw a ton of these in my store at one time. I don't know if they're still available, but if you bought them for $7.99, you can flip them for 20 to 25 bucks. And you'll notice that with a lot of things. Like I want to say a couple months ago, we bought a book that we're able to flip for double or triple the price. So definitely check this channel out, especially if you're going to be there anyway, to see if you can find any of those high demand items. We have the Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Burlington. Um, what's great about this is I shop these stores anyway for my kids. A lot of my kids' clothing come from these stores. If I'm going to be there, this is set up very similar to the Target flip, the Walmart flip, but there's a really good chance that these are actually in stock in your store. What you'll do is you'll hop to these channels. They'll tell you the location. So if you were in Burlington, you might be able to find these Nike Air Maxes that for 69 bucks that have been selling on eBay for 135, 122. And what's great about this channel is they always give you examples of it being sold. That way you know it's a true market value. This Frankenstein right here, and I'm going to assume this price is only going to go up as we get closer to Halloween. Halloween really starts in August. I want to say as soon as that August mark hits, you're going to start noticing a lot of the Halloween items are going to start going out of stock, and there's going to be a high demand for them. So definitely keep an eye on the channels. Keep an eye on what people are saying or the Victory Vault, because as we get closer and closer to Halloween, there's a lot of money to be made. Other stores, so this is going to be any store that's not been listed, like Best Buy, AMC Cinema, Cracker Barrel, Dunkin' Donuts. It's going to be any of the stores that we haven't mentioned yet. If there's going to be any high demand items or anything that you're able to flip for a profit, they'll be posted in this channel right here for you. And then we have our loot locator. So what this is where you're going to be able to manually search any of the items. It's going to be very simple. I'll just show you real quick. It's going to be just the snipe command. Then it's going to be the store that you want to search. So for me, I want to search Walmart. Then you're going to put the UPC number. And that's all you need to search an ad hoc item. Say you're looking for cupcake tins, and they're out of cupcake tins at your Walmart. You want to see if any other Walmart has it in stock. You're able to manually search that yourself. It may not be a clearance item, but you're just looking for a store that has a bunch in stock, say for an upcoming party. If you go to this pin notifications, as I mentioned before, there's going to be a great video on how to utilize this and how to search. This is how you search something that's not posted in Walmart. You just click jump. And that will take you to the steps. So exclamation point snipe, Walmart UPC, and you can paste the HTTP link, or you can paste the UPC, and that'll search that item for you. And it's going to be very similar to all the other channels. If you have any questions about this, open up a live chat. We'd love to help you out. Then let's go Amazon. So we have the 90 to 100% off. This is going to be any Amazon item that's listed between that 90 to 100% off. We have seen free items. We have seen items for this shirt right here for 84 cents. They'll let you know everything you need. So this one, you just need a promo code. And just note that the 90 to 100% off, if it's a really good deal, is going to go very quickly. It can be within seconds. It can be within a minute. So if you notice this, you can jump on it. Amazon has a great cancellation policy. You can cancel within the hour for any reason. You have not been charged yet. Amazon doesn't typically charge you for the first hour. And then after the hour, they have a great return policy where you can drop it off at a Kohl's, a Staples, and get a full refund. And then we have the 80 to 89% off, very similar, 70 to 79% off. So you can check all the categories, see if there's something. So my wife and I actually buy a lot of the clearance items in these categories, and then we flip them on eBay for a profit. So, or rugs. Rugs do extremely well if you can get a 5 by 8 or a 10 by 8. Or even a 4x6 sells pretty well. I probably wouldn't buy it for 26 bucks, but if you can see these as low as $8, $9, and they sell for about 40 bucks on Facebook Marketplace. And then we have our Walmart bunker. So these are all of our blowout bunker deals. Walmart, Macy's, Target, Woot. So Woot is an extension of Amazon. They do a lot of the bulk items. They clearance them out. It's a great way to get cheap electronics, fire sticks. I think recently we saw a bunch of tools. So it's an extension of Amazon. They do it when they have a lot of inventory of an item that they're trying to sell off really quickly. I believe they just did the Roomba mops or the iRobot mops. They did a lot of iRobot vacuums. Same with Walmart, 70 to 100% off. That means anything in the store will be 70 to 100% off. You just purchase it right online, and it'll ship right to you. We have webinars. This is just going to be a quick You typically sign up for a webinar, you join in discussion, and then they'll ship you either a gift card or a chance to win something or a tumbler. They'll let you know what the reward is. They'll let you know the date and time of the webinar. And a lot of these is very little to no interaction. You just join a webinar, and then shortly after you'll get a voucher or a coupon, or you'll get something shipped to your house for you just for joining. We have our focus groups. What's great about this is usually 30 to 60 minutes, and the pay is extremely well. You'll notice here 60 minutes, where was it? 60 minutes, $75, 30 minutes, $75, 60 minutes, $200. Let's go more. 2 hours, 250, 2 hours, 175. So if any of these cater to you, definitely apply now, and it's typically a short amount of time, and they pay usually through like a PayPal, Venmo, and sometimes they mail a check to your house. Definitely a lot of great focus groups here. Very simple. You're usually in like a Zoom meeting or a live meeting with like 8 other people, and it's just a topic discussion. And then we have our sneaker raffles. So if you're a sneakerhead and you're needing the latest, hottest trend sneakers, you're already going to know that they have the raffle sites. So it's a chance to buy the item. And this will let you know all of the links for the items or all the high demand stuff like Travis Scott, any of these Levi's here. They'll let you know the date and time that it's going to be eligible to enter the raffle with a link to the raffle as well. And now this doesn't mean you get the sneaker for free. This just means you enter for a chance to buy that shoe. And a lot of these shoes, if you go to like GoX or StockX, or I believe Go or StockX, they're going to sell very well. So keep an eye on this channel, especially if you're into the latest trends or the latest sneakers. Now my favorite channel, online finds and trading cards. I've been making a lot of money off these lately. A lot of these are you buy online, they'll let you know the date and time of an item. For an example, this one's July 2nd. Between 11 a.m. You can buy the regular edition for $150 and the special edition for $250 to let you know the expected resale value as well as the site and the time to purchase. And this will be very similar for any of the other items like the silver coins. I think these were selling extremely well. I believe this $200 price actually went higher after it dropped and not lower. Now look at that. Market Major even let us know $280 after that dropped. So that means if you bought this for 100, you were able to flip them for double the profit. Very easy, very quick. Trading cards, if you don't know, Pokemon is extremely hot right now. Final Fantasy has been picking up some trends. Sports cards are always good all year long. This will let you know any of the major drops. I believe Wednesdays, Walmart loves to do a 9 p.m. drop, and they'll let you know which ones that they're expected to drop, the retail price, and the resale value. I can tell you I bought a lot of Pokemon cards recently, and I made a lot of money off them. It's a great way just to keep up and buy and sell another item from an online vendor. Alright, now the moment you all been waiting for, Turbo Search. And the reason why I left this channel at the top last is because if you want to enter Turbo Search, very simple to do. Hop into the green circle, Turbo Search. Right at the bottom, Kathleen has shared us a link. You're just going to click this link. You're going to click Visit Site. That should take you. I just switch my screen here to Turbo Search. You're going to be greeted with this same green icon. Now, very simple to use. You can do this on your cell phone, your laptop, your smartphone, your tablet, your kid's tablet, your home computer, anywhere that you have access to the internet. You're going to go to turbosearch.com/login. Click that green icon. You'll be greeted right here. Just sign in with your Discord. The same exact credentials that you use to join Discord to access the Deal Soldier group. You're going to sign in here. So I'm going to authorize. Spins for a few seconds. You're going to select the Deal Soldier group. And now this is going to be personalized. So this is going to save your settings every time you come in. Right at the top, you'll see deals. These will be all the deals. So right now I have deals selected and I'm at Walmart. So this, just like before, will be all the deals at Walmart that Deal Soldier provides. So you're going to notice we saw the air hockey table, we saw the batteries, we saw some of the toys, and now is a great time to stock up on those toys. I did it last year. I was able to donate a ton of toys for the Toys for Tots. Plenty of toys for children. It's a great time to start shopping for them, especially as we get closer. I want to say around the Halloween time, you're going to start noticing all the shelves are going to go bare minimal, and then they're going to stock right up for the Christmas toys. So now's a great time to start buying. Same with any of the outdoor stuff. So any of your outdoor gazebo, any of your outdoor grills are going to start getting clearanced as well. But just like before, all you have to do is click search now. So say this air hockey table, I wanted to search in line. I click search now. You get greeted right at the bottom that it's doing the search, and then your results. You can click view results. And this gives you right at your fingertips. It works extremely well on a cell phone. Um, you're able to see all the results in your area. You'll see all the stores that are out of stock and what their prices are when they went out of stock. So looking here, it looks like all my stores are 34. I do see that some of my stores here started to be $5. They dropped. So I'm expecting these stores as well to go down in price. So this one has 2 in stock, 2 in stock, 3 in stock. I don't see any high stock to keep track of. Maybe this store right here. I can click this favorite icon. They added my store to my favorites, so that means it's going to put that store at the top of my searches. I can add a trip, open Google Maps or open Apple Maps to get the directions to that store if I'm on my cell phone. Let's go back. As well as I can favorite this item right here. I can add it to a folder, and I'm going to label this folder Christmas Toys. And now I can keep track of that every single week. All I need to do is go into my favorites, go into Christmas Toys, and that will show up in here for me. Let me clear that out. So you can do this for any item. You can click the favorite icon. So now say I want to do Home Depot. All I'm going to do is go to the drop down at the right, switch it to Home Depot, and that'll show me all the Home Depot leads. So we searched this weed whacker before. We can search this water tank. It's just finishing up here. Some items take a little bit longer. Some items are a lot quicker. It all depends on the load of the server. But I'm noticing that this is not available in my stores. No problem. Just go to the next item. We'll search this tool set. View results. And here we go. It's $210. And they give you that same visual map that we saw before. So it's set up very similar to Deal Soldier Group, but it's a lot faster to navigate, especially if you're on your cell phone and you're in the store. There's also another huge perk we'll go into about why this is awesome on a cell phone. But let's keep going. We got our Lowe's. So you can do the same thing for Lowe's. You can search right in store. You just pick an item, click search now. It's all going to be very similar. Exactly. Very easy to use. It's that one-click button. You don't have to type anything in. View results. And 129, it gives you that visual representation of the stores. As well as you can just click on it. It'll take you Google Maps or Maps, and that'll take you directions to the store. And then Dollar General. I think this was recently added. Our tools are always evolving. They're always listening to what we want. So I haven't used the Dollar General yet. So I'm just going to put my zip code in. And that'll set up that 50-mile radius. And now I can start searching any of these high-demand Pokemon items. And then GameStop, I see is coming soon too. That's exciting. And I just want to show you a couple more things in here before we finish up. Finishing up right here too. Do we have any questions as this is loading here? All right, so it looks like there's no inventory of that Pokemon. That's to be expected. And then you can drop this. You can change it to results. This will be any item that we scanned. And then at the bottom right, we have this green icon. And this is what I wanted to show you. Now, it's not going to work great because I'm on my computer. But if you're on a cell phone, you click this green icon, you can actually scan a barcode. So you can scan the back of an item, you can scan an item in your house, you can scan an item at the register, or you can scan the QR code. Let me switch this to... I agree. Turbo Search is definitely quick for in-store lookup if you're at the physical store. I know if I'm traveling or I'm out and about, I'll use Turbo Search all day long. Let me switch this to our Discord channel so you can see what I'm talking about. So right here. So that's the same window that I was just showing you. You're going to take your camera, you can scan this QR code, or you can scan the UPC on the back of an item, and that will pull up the results of that item. So say if you saw an item that's on clearance at your closest Walmart, and you want to know if it's any cheaper at any of the other stores, You pull out your camera, you go to turbosearch.com, click that green icon at the bottom, scan the QR code or scan the UPC, and I'll tell you all the stores in that 50-mile radius. Do we have any questions before we close out for the night? I know tomorrow's the 4th of July. I hope everybody has a safe, happy 4th of July, and hopefully you get to spend some time with the family, have a barbecue, maybe go swimming, depending on your location. I want to thank everybody for stopping in, spending the time with me. Keep an eye on that Mastering the Basics with Buddy. You'll get notified on the next live, and just know you are never stuck. We are fully staffed. You got any questions or you want to learn about anything more, pop in here, open that chat support, and we will be here for you. Thanks everyone again for joining, and I hope